Now when the battlefield was cleared, and all their foes had disappeared, the victors ransacked all the ground, and took whatever there they found, as clothing, gold and silver rings, and vessels, and all other things the English had left lying there. Such heaps of spoil collected were, that many men grew great in power from riches gathered in that hour. When all was done, as I have said, the king a numerous force arrayed, the English fugitives to smite, assembled on the rocky height, who, lacking heart to make defence, surrendered and were taken thence, and captives to King Robert sent. All the remaining day was spent, now that the toil of war was o'er, in gathering heaps of plundered store. And when the English lay equipped in splendid armour, all were stripped. 'Twas a strange sight to see outspread bare bodies of so many dead. 200 pairs of spurs were ta'en from English knights in battle slain. They found the corpse of Gilbert Clare, the Earl of Gloucester, lying there, Sir Giles the Argentine as well, and Payne Tip-Top, I cannot tell the other knights that died. When, as I said before, the plain was stripped and nothing did remain, the king and all his company, whose hearts were full of jollity for the great triumph won that day, towards our quarters took their way to rest, because they weary were. But for the Earl, Sir Gilbert Clare, who in the battle had been slain, the king felt in his heart much pain because of their affinity, and ordered that his soul should be prayed for with masses throughout the night. Next day, as soon as it was light, the king chose early to go out, and as it chanced to come about, an English knight came wandering by, who had escaped each hostile eye. His arms were in a bush concealed, and he had waited on the field till, seeing the good king draw nigh, he went towards him hastily. This knight, Sir Marmaduke de Twenge, so managed to approach the king, and bending down, embraced his knee. "Welcome, Sir Marmaduke," said he. "Tell me, whose prisoner art thou?" "No man's," he said, "but to you now I yield me at your will to be." "And I receive thee, sir," said he. Sir Marmaduke some time remained in the king's court, well entertained, and in the end he went away unransomed and in good array, with many costly gifts in hand, returning to his native land. Such generous prince who would not prize, Sir Marmaduke upon this wise yielded himself, as I have said. Sir Philip Mowbray also made submission, yielding up the strong castle that he had held so long, afterwards being treated well, and given land whereupon to dwell, he truly served with all his power King Robert till his dying hour. King Robert high and higher scaled the heights of fortune, and fulfilled whatever enterprise he willed. The good king still in Stirling stayed, and by his orders now were laid, with honour due in holy ground, the lords whose bodies dead were found. The other corpses were concealed in great pits on the battlefield. Then he demolished to the ground the castles with its towers around.